It's the Gridiron every week to bring you the hottest football show in the Susquehanna Valley. It's Football Friday.
Well, we blinked and suddenly it is week 10, the regular season finale of high school football. With the playoffs on the horizon, some teams took the field tonight for the last time. Others, they are just getting started. Welcome in to Football Friday. I'm Bethany Miller.
And I'm Jacob Hall. We have a supersized show on deck for fans tonight. 16 total games, including section battles in the LL, division matchups in the Mid-Penn, and of course, in the York Adams, two unbeatens in conference play clashing on the Gridiron. Football Friday has it all.
So let's begin in the York Adams League. Our game of the week tonight, Central York riding a 43-game Division I unbeaten streak, while Syracuse commit Shavane Anderson hopes to play spoiler for the Panthers tonight. Now, Central York needs just 5 plays to start this game. Marching right downfield, Brooklyn Nace jet sweep to Brendan Smith around the outside. No one's going to catch him. He's just inside the pylon for the touchdown. Extra point, though, no good. So we've got a 6-0 CY lead. Bearcats hoping to answer right back. It's Najee still here in the backfield. He wants to pass, hits the air, but Ollie Johnson Jr. jumps the route and takes it the other way. That's a pick 6 for the Panthers. 2-point conversion good. Central York ahead 14-0. Now CY rolls from there. Brooklyn Nace hands it off to who else? Coach Y, he said it's my favorite name. It might just be the legend himself. It's Legend Johnson. In for pay dirt. Panthers take a 21-0 lead midway through the first, and Central York wins the program's 7th straight Division I crown. They've now won 44 straight Division I games. Absolutely
crazy
unreal.
stat there. Staying in Division I, Red Lion looking to get their first road win at Dallastown since 2019. Midway through the first, Dallastown driving. Corbin Myers handing it off to Jaden Arias. We have a touchdown. Wildcats, he's in for 6. They take a 1-point lead over the Lions, but Red Lion would have an answer. Just 3 minutes later, Mason Platts, he hits the air. It's Hunter Coons. Comes down with the football, a great catch. He's in for 6, and look at Red Lion, a dominant road win tonight. The Lions take down Dallastown 36-17.
What a win there. Well, now let's go to Division II. Dover on the road facing off against one-loss West York. We picked this game up in the second quarter. Bulldogs leading 21-0. Jensen Ferber back to pass, hits the air, finds Conrad Beatty, spins out of a defender, and is all alone down the sideline. I thought I was going to get hit. I'm so sorry. He takes it right down to the end zone for a 4-score lead. So excited. It's Cousin Ron, man, on the sideline.
There you go. Y'all are related.
Family. All right, Dogs get the ball back, but Dover's Jordan Bang comes up with a big sack. Ferber fumbles. Eagles, though, would come up short on the possession. So with 16 seconds left until the half, why not get a play in, right? Ferber to Julius Madden. Look at him go.
He's got wheels.
Jets for 6. West York goes on to roll after that touchdown. A 9-win season for the Dogs as they prep for the playoffs. The final 50-7.
Wrapping up York Adams League action in Division III, 2 rivals, the Lone Catholic and York Catholic doing battle. Fighting Irish with the football in the fourth quarter trailing. Michael Staub hands it off to Sean Melhorn. He's in the end zone. York Catholic extra point no good, so they're up by 2. Now Squires looking to walk it off with 36 seconds left, but Gretchen Aristide comes up with a huge interception, and you see him running there. He goes all the way back for 6. That seals the win for the Irish. York Catholic takes down DeLone 19-10. Now let's go to the Lancaster Lebanon League. Our crews were at the big games tonight. Section titles were on the line.
Yeah, starting first, Manheim Township paying a visit to Wilson for the Section 1 championship. Bulldogs have won 4 of the last 5 matchups. So we start in the first quarter. Wilson on offense here. Quarterback Mason Young rolling right, looking for Monty Greer. The pass is behind him and picked off. That's Zach Bonberger for Manheim Township. Blue Streaks would turn it into some points too. Rowan Crispano connects on the short field goal. Blue Streaks up 3-0. Same score a little later in the second, but they're driving in the red zone. Jack Kneff keeps it himself, takes a hit. Stretches across the goal line for the touchdown. 10-0 Streaks lead. Manheim Township would lead 10-7 at the half. Look at that. What a section title win. They go on to win 20-14.
Huge win for Coach Evans and company. Now to Section 2, the Buckskins entering this matchup at 9-0, needing a win tonight on the road at Muhlenberg to win their second outright section title in a row. They're up big, but Muhlenberg not going away quietly. This is Cameron Small fighting his way into the end zone. A 23-yard score would make it 28-6 Conestoga Valley. Now Muhlenberg trying to close the gap again. It is Michael Miller Jr. Again, breaking through the defense there. This is a 65-yard touchdown run to make it 31-12. But Conestoga Valley, their offense, they put the game away for good here. It is Sawyer Espenshade. We say his name every week. He throws it to Jaden Conaway. That is an 18-yard pitch and catch for the touchdown. Conestoga Valley wins 45-24. Get this, their 22nd straight regular season win.
They're 10-0 heading into the playoffs. Sawyer Espenshade can ball. Well, Ephrata trying to keep their playoff hopes alive tonight, traveling to Governor Mifflin. Mounts are up 21-10 at the half. Third quarter picking it up. Ephrata driving. Malachi Knowles hits Elijah Fran up the seam for the 32-yard touchdown that puts Ephrata up 28-10. Ensuing possession, Mifflin ball inside the 10. It's fourth down for Jack Miller looking for Joe Murray, but the pass, look, great defense broken up by Josiah Grant there. Ephrata goes on late to win. Look at that score, 28-20.
Now let's go to New Holland. The Golden Mules on the brink of clinching an outright Section 3 title with a win tonight facing Garden Spot. Now first score of the game, it comes in the second quarter. Gabe Martin gets the rock for the Spartans. He finds pay dirt. Garden Spot up 7-0 early, but Solanco, they find their equalizer. Who else? It's Johnny Garcia right up the gut. The program's all-time leading rusher ties the game at 7 with this touchdown. The Golden Mules get their first lead on the next possession. Chase Sensenig through the air finds Eric Koch on the other end. Solanco with a 14-7 lead there. And the Golden Mules, they win the Section 3 title outright. What a game out in New Holland. Solanco, they win it 28-21.
Solanco is tough. Well, let's stay in Section 3. The Warwick student section fired up for the regular season finale against the Barons. First quarter, Heath Schnipke with the rock takes it 75 yards. Look at him go. He's taking his teammates along with him to the end zone. Warriors score there. What a run. Play of the week, I assume. Barons answer right back. Noah Templin punches it in. That would tie this game up at 7. That would be the only score of the night, though, for the Barons. Warwick goes on to win. They're tough. 28-7 is the final.
Twin Valley looking to lock up the Section 4 title and finish 10-0 for the first time ever. Raiders on offense here. A touch pass to Drew Engel. He finds the hole there. Nobody stopping him. He gets in for the easy 25-yard touchdown, 14-0 Twin Valley. Then the Raiders would increase their lead shortly thereafter. Lucas Myers refusing to be tackled there, and he scores from 31 yards out. Twin Valley wins this one 71-7.
Making history, dominant fashion too. Well, Wyomissing and Lampeter Strasburg in a rematch of last year's district championship game. Wyomissing's Danny Fleischer with a nice run here. Spartans would have a lot of success in the backfield tonight. Now, later in the third quarter, Chase Eisenhower is going to punch it in. The Spartans, they go ahead 32-0 on that. Wyomissing, they do get their revenge. They take down last year's runners-up, the Pioneers, 46-7.
Lancaster Catholic hosting Schuylkill Valley tonight, tied at 10 in the second half. Lancaster Catholic's Rowan DeMarco avoids the sack, rolling right, and he's got a wide open Brandon Way in the back of the end zone for the touchdown, 17-10 after the PAT. Now Schuylkill Valley driving to tie it up. Alexander Alatros calls his own number. He gets in the end zone. This makes it 17-16. The Panthers, they roll the dice. They go for 2 and the win. Alatros again. He goes right this time, but the Lancaster Catholic defense says no way. He stopped. The Crusaders win 17-16.
Wow, do not go anywhere. Put down the remote. More Football Friday is on the way, including, you don't want to miss it, action from the Mid-Penn. We'll be right back after this.
thank you to the Ephrata cheerleaders for welcoming us back to Football Friday. Now we're turning to the Mid-Penn.
Some great divisional battles happening tonight. Let's start first in the Commonwealth Division. One-loss State College paying a visit to the reigning state champions, Bishop McDevitt, tonight. Now, McDevitt's known for their offense, but this game all defense. Second quarter, Crusaders Sebastian Williams finds Howard Holton Jr. a 14-yard pass. It is a catch, but they down him at the 1. So same drive, few plays later. That's McDevitt's Maurice Barnes finding pay dirt on the 1-yard touchdown run. Crusaders take a 9-0 lead after the extra point is blocked. And Bishop McDevitt, they're going to roll on to their 8th win of the season. The final over State College tonight, 36-20.
They're going to be a tough matchup in the playoffs. Now, Cumberland Valley squaring off against Cedar Cliff in the regular season finale third quarter. CV with the football, Cameron Wolf to Brody Pines. And nobody is catching him. He's in for 6. The PAT was good. Eagles up 13-3. Coach Oswalt loving it there. Now later in the quarter, Eagles adding to their lead. Wolf hands it off to the freshman. It's Rocco Bushman making defenders miss. He gets in for 6 as well. That's a touchdown. Cumberland Valley would go on to win 48-17 to get to 500 on the season.
Well, the Keystone Division title was up for grabs here tonight. Shippensburg taking on Mechanicsburg in this one. Wildcats on the board first. Tanner Minich. Well, first they recover the fumble on the kickoff, I should say. Then Tanner Minich is going to go on to drill the field goal. Got to set it up somehow, right? Mechanicsburg up 3-0 after that. Still in the first quarter. A little bit later, Reese Miller going on to find pay dirt. We got a 10-0 Wildcat lead. And Mechanicsburg goes on to blank Shippensburg in this one. 17-0 is the final to clinch the Keystone Division title for the 2nd straight year.
Now our final game of the night comes from West Shore Stadium. The Patriots and Huskies doing battle. We pick things up here in the 4th quarter. Mifflin County up 14. Redland, though, trying to come back. It's Quinlan Shear to Kason Hoffman. What a grab.
Wow.
A 33-yard connection. Hoffman down at the 5-yard line. Then on the next play, it's Shear calling his own number, running it in for that touchdown. A 5-yard score. Redland's successful on the 2-point conversion as well, but the comeback attempt falls short. Mifflin County, a big win tonight. The final over Redland, 21-15. So many games, 16. That went by fast, but
I was going to say, already 10 weeks, regular season finale tonight. This playoffs,
it's going to be exciting. Like McDevitt, they've won 8 straight. We talk about Conestoga Valley, Manheim Township, Central York. I mean, it's going to be a fun playoffs.
We got
sure.
big dogs all over the region. All right, don't go anywhere. We're talking Saturday games coming up after this. Well, our Friday night games are over, but there's still a lot to look forward to tomorrow afternoon. At 10 a.m., we got Biglerville and York Tech doing battle. Then in the Mid-Penn, these are two 1 o'clock games. That Central Dauphin East Harrisburg game should be fun. Messiah Mickens, of course, back for the Cougars. Then Susquehanna Township looking to finish 10-0. It is Milton Hershey's homecoming, though, so we'll see if they can get the atmosphere going.
You know, if 16 games wasn't enough, let's add 3 more here. So you see Harrisburg there, and then Susquehanna Township. Both teams could potentially be 10-0. They're going to be tough outs in the playoffs we had just talked about there. But Messiah Mickens getting him back from that knee injury,
big.
Huge for the Cougars. So we'll see how much that factors into their District 3 playoff run. If they win, they're going to be the #1 seed. So should be such a fun and exciting playoffs here in the Susquehanna Valley and really throughout the state.
All 3 game highlights you can find with Jacob Hall tomorrow on News 8 at 6 and 11. And of course, don't forget Penn State is on the bye. So some games I'm looking forward to. Bo Prabula, Central York alum, on the road at Vanderbilt, college game day.
Diego Pavia.
Yeah.
You got to love Vanderbilt. The 615, you know,
Yeah.
Not always been a great program, but what Clark Lee has done is really good. So Nick Saban says they're back, so I guess they're back.
Hey, you got to believe my guy, okay? Bama facing South Carolina. Who's K-State got?
K-State has Kansas tomorrow.
Oh.
The Sunflower Showdown.
I don't know if many people in the Susquehanna Valley care, but I know one person who does.
I care. I'm going to be locked in tomorrow for the Sunflower Showdown. K-State hasn't lost to Kansas in more than a decade.
Oh,
so
knock on wood somewhere. You got to go find
watch them lose tomorrow.
All right, Penn State on the bye. They're at Ohio State. They host Indiana the next 2 weeks. It's going to be tough there for Terry Smith and company, but we'll see. All right, this is the regular season finale of Football Friday, but we have our playoff shows coming up, so make sure to join us next week and the weeks after. For our crew, that is it. Thank you to everyone all over the area tonight. For Jacob Hall, I'm Bethany Miller. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday.